You walk into a kitchen, you expect to see an oven, a big one. But in Japan, they practically don't exist. We're talking 94% of homes with no oven at all. It's a massive cooking paradox that turns everything you know about food on its head. This isn't just about space, it's about a completely different way of life. So, what's going on here? How can a country famous for its incredible food culture just decide to skip the oven? Well, it really comes down to two main things: tiny spaces and a totally different way of cooking. Kitchens in Japan, especially in big cities like Tokyo, are seriously compact. We're talking about a space that might just have a small sink, a single stovetop burner, a mini fridge, and almost zero counter space to work with. Everything is designed to be ultra efficient and take up as little room as possible. And because of that, the food culture developed differently. As one local said, they just don't have many recipes that need an oven. Traditional Japanese food, like noodle soups, grilled fish, or simmered dishes, is almost always made on the stovetop. Baking a big casserole or roasting a chicken just isn't part of the daily routine. Instead, they rely on some pretty clever alternatives. Many homes have a combination microwave that also works as a small convection oven. And one of the coolest gadgets that foreigners often mistake for a drawer is a tiny slide-out grill right under the stovetop. Perfect for grilling fish. The oven is really just the most obvious example. Its absence points to a whole world of kitchen items that you'd think are essential, but are incredibly rare in Japanese homes. Today, we're counting down 12 of these missing items and looking at the smart, space-saving solutions they use instead. Before we continue, hit subscribe so you never miss the latest updates. Number 1. Oversized double-door refrigerators. Given how compact the kitchens are, it's probably no surprise that you won't find a giant, American-style double-door fridge. There's simply no room for it. Many apartments come with a refrigerator that's maybe half the size of what you'd see in a Western home. But the size isn't just about a lack of space, it's also tied to how people shop. Instead of doing one massive grocery run for the week, it's very common to stop by the local supermarket every day or two to pick up fresh ingredients for that night's dinner. Plus, the ready-to-eat food at convenience stores and supermarkets is famously good. You can grab fresh sushi, seasonal bento boxes, or hot fried chicken that's ready to go. With so many high-quality, fresh options available daily, there's just no need to store a week's worth of food at home. A smaller fridge works perfectly. Speaking of storing things, the next missing item is something you probably use for leftovers all the time. Number 2. Huge kitchen islands. If you're picturing a big, beautiful island in the middle of the kitchen for prepping food and gathering around, you'll have to keep dreaming. In Japan, especially in the cities, floor space is just too precious. Most kitchens are incredibly narrow, sometimes just a small strip of counter with a sink and a single stovetop. There is literally no room to put a giant island. One person living in Tokyo said his kitchen is so small that he just eats out a lot instead of trying to cook. So where does food prep happen? On that tiny bit of counter space, using every inch efficiently. People rely on smart, compact appliances, like a pull-out fish broiler that's often built in right under the stove, or popular microwave oven hybrids. Besides, the idea of a kitchen island as a social hub doesn't really fit the traditional dining style. Many families eat together at a low table, sitting on cushions on the floor. So a big, high counter for serving meals isn't necessary. And since cooking big meals isn't always the norm, it also means you don't need a giant sink to wash up. Which brings us to our next missing item. Number 3. Cluttered countertops full of appliances. In a home where every square inch is precious, countertops are prime real estate, so you definitely won't find them covered in a jumble of single-use gadgets and huge appliances. The Japanese approach is all about keeping things minimal and efficient. Instead of having a separate microwave and a big oven, many homes rely on one superstar appliance, the microwave oven hybrid. This single unit can reheat your leftovers, but it also works as a small convection oven, making it a go-to for daily cooking. Designers also use some clever tricks to keep counters clear. A perfect example is the fish grill, which is often hidden away in a narrow pull-out drawer right underneath the gas stove top. It doesn't take up any counter space at all. Beyond that, any appliances have to earn their spot. Air fryers have become incredibly popular because they're compact and fast. Toaster ovens are another staple for heating up small items without a lot of fuss. It all comes down to a simple philosophy. If it's going to be out, it needs to be small, and it needs to do more than one job. This clever use of space extends beyond just cooking. It also changes one of the most common kitchen tools you probably use every single day. Number 4. Single-purpose kitchen gadgets they rarely use. Think about that one drawer in your kitchen, probably crammed with gadgets that do only one thing. An avocado slicer, a cherry pitter, maybe an egg topper. Well, in a typical Japanese home, that drawer just doesn't exist. With space at an absolute premium, every single tool has to earn its keep by being multifunctional. The biggest example of a single-purpose appliance you won't find is a traditional built-in oven. A staggering 94% of homes in Japan simply don't have one. And it's not just about the tiny kitchens. Many traditional Japanese meals are grilled, simmered, or fried on the stovetop, not baked. As one Tokyo local explained, "I don't really have that many recipes that need an oven. Instead, people rely on a few smart, hard-working appliances. Things like air fryers have become incredibly popular because of their fast, compact, and can cook almost anything. That little pull-out fish grill is a workhorse too, used for everything from toasting bread to crisping up vegetables. It's all about getting the most out of every single item. This mindset of maximum efficiency also completely changes how people handle the aftermath of a meal, especially when it comes to cleaning up. Number 5. Giant pantry rooms. If you're used to a kitchen with a big closet stuffed with cans, boxes, and bulk buy items, you'll be looking for a long time in Japan. The idea of a dedicated pantry room or even a large food cupboard is practically unheard of. It starts with the simple fact that there's just no space. In an apartment where every square inch is carefully planned, a room just for storing extra food is a luxury that doesn't fit into the floor plan. But more importantly, the whole approach to food shopping is completely different. Instead of a massive weekly grocery run, the norm is to buy fresh ingredients every day or two. The city itself basically becomes one giant shared pantry. Incredible supermarkets and convenience stores are everywhere, offering fresh fish, vegetables, and ready-made meals that are both delicious and cheap. When you can easily grab exactly what you need for dinner on your way home, the need to stockpile food for weeks just disappears. This just-in-time approach to meals also changes how they're prepared, especially when it comes to washing up. Number 6. Large knife blocks taking up counter space. You know that big, heavy wooden block that holds a whole set of kitchen knives? You definitely won't find one of those hogging up precious counter space in a Japanese kitchen. When you have barely any room to work with, a bulky block is one of the first things to get kicked out. Instead, the storage solutions are way smarter and more compact. Knives are often kept completely off the counter, either on a sleek magnetic strip mounted to the wall or in a special organizer that fits neatly inside a drawer. The goal is to keep surfaces clear and ready for food prep. It's not just about the block either. The idea of needing a 15-piece knife set just doesn't exist. Most home cooks rely on 2 or 3 high-quality do-it-all blades. A good santoku or nikiri knife can handle everything from finely slicing vegetables to preparing fish, making a whole collection unnecessary. This mindset of using a few great tools instead of many single-purpose ones also applies to what they actually cook their food in. Number 7. Oversized trash cans. Forget about that huge 13-gallon trash can you might have in your kitchen. In a compact Japanese home, a bin that big would feel like an extra piece of furniture you're constantly tripping over. There's simply no floor space to spare. But it's not just about the size of the kitchen, it's also about how waste is handled. Japan has incredibly strict and detailed rules for sorting trash, with separate collections for burnables, plastics, cans, bottles, and paper. So instead of one giant bin where everything gets tossed together, you're more likely to find a few smaller, neatly organized containers. These are often tucked away out of sight, like under the sink or in a narrow pull-out drawer. This system means people take out their recycling and trash much more frequently, on designated days for each type. There's just no need for a massive can to hold a week's worth of garbage, because it never gets a chance to pile up. This super organized approach to dealing with waste also changes how they handle cleaning up after a meal, especially when it comes to the dishes. Number 8. Bulky dining tables inside the kitchen. If you're imagining a classic family dinner around a big table set up right inside the kitchen, you'll be looking for a long time in Japan. The most obvious reason is, once again, the lack of space. Kitchens are famously compact, often with just enough room for the absolute essentials. One Tokyo resident put it bluntly, saying his kitchen is so tiny that he just eats out a lot. There's simply no floor space for a large piece of furniture. But it's more than just a space issue, it's also cultural. Traditionally, many Japanese meals are served on low tables while people sit on cushions on the floor. With that style of dining, a permanent high-top table in the kitchen is simply unnecessary. Historically, kitchens weren't the social hub of the home either. They were purely functional spaces for cooking, sometimes even built separately to keep smoke out of the house. So, when you combine that history with modern space-saving designs, the bulky kitchen table is one of the first things to go. This focus on keeping spaces clear and multifunctional also affects the tools they use for the most basic daily tasks, like making a morning drink. Number 9. Excessive sets of pots, pans, and dishes. If you opened a kitchen cabinet in a typical Japanese home, you wouldn't find it crammed with a 20-piece set of pots and pans. With storage space being so incredibly tight, people stick to the absolute essentials. Just a few versatile pieces that can handle multiple jobs. This makes total sense when you look at how they cook. Many traditional meals like savory hot pots or simmered dishes are made right on the stovetop. And instead of needing giant roasting pans for a big oven, most homes have a compact fish grill. This little powerhouse is used daily for everything from grilling fish to toasting thick-cut bread. The same less is more idea applies to their dinnerware. You'll see fewer large Western-style dinner plates and more collections of smaller plates and bowls. That's because meals often involve several shared dishes and everyone takes small portions onto their own plate. It's a completely different way of thinking about what you actually need in your kitchen. And this philosophy of efficiency completely changes one of the loudest, bulkiest appliances used for cleaning up. Number 10. Bulk food storage for months at a time. Forget about a pantry overflowing with giant bags of rice or a freezer packed with food for the next 6 months. The whole idea of stockpiling just doesn't fly in most Japanese homes, and it comes down to a few simple reasons. First, there's just no space. With tiny kitchens and fridges that are often half the size of Western ones, there's nowhere to put bulk purchases. But more importantly, there's no need to. The culture is built around buying fresh ingredients for just a day or two at a time. Supermarkets and even convenience stores offer an incredible variety of high-quality, fresh options. Think ready-to-eat sushi, hot fried chicken, and seasonal bento boxes that are often cheaper and easier than cooking from scratch in a cramped kitchen. People grab what they need for dinner on their way home from work. It's a just-in-time approach to food, not a just-in-case one. This focus on fresh daily meals also means there's far less food waste, and that completely changes one of the biggest water-guzzling machines you might have in your kitchen. Number 11. Appliances left plugged in, when not needed. In a home where every surface is kept clear and tidy, a tangle of cords is a definite no-go. You just won't see a lineup of appliances like a toaster, kettle, and rice cooker permanently plugged in and ready to go. Instead, there's a very common and disciplined habit. When an appliance isn't being used, it gets unplugged. And often, it's not just unplugged, it's put away completely back inside a cabinet or on a shelf. This habit serves two key purposes. First, it keeps the kitchen looking incredibly neat and uncluttered, sticking to that minimalist ideal. But it's also about being mindful of energy. Many appliances draw a tiny bit of power even when they're turned off, just by being plugged in. Unplugging them is a simple way to stop that small but constant drain. It's a small action that reflects a much larger mindset of efficiency and intentional living. And this careful attention to detail extends to how they handle even the biggest jobs in the kitchen. Which brings us to our final, and perhaps most surprising, missing item. Number 12. Unused just-in-case kitchen tools. Collecting dust. We all have that one drawer filled with gadgets we keep just in case. In Japan, that kind of clutter is actively avoided, and the best example of this is something huge: the built-in oven. An incredible 94% of Japanese homes don't have one. And it's not an oversight, it's a choice driven by pure practicality. With super compact kitchens, a massive oven that rarely gets used is just a waste of space. Plus, most traditional Japanese meals like yakitori and nabe are made on the stovetop or a grill anyway. So, what do they use instead? Smart, multifunctional tools. Many homes have a combination microwave oven, but the real star is the tiny fish grill. It's usually a small pull-out drawer right under the stove. While foreigners might mistake it for storage, it's a powerful broiler, used constantly for grilling fish, roasting vegetables, or toasting mochi. It does the job of several larger appliances in one tiny footprint. It's a perfect example of the overall mindset. If a tool isn't used regularly, it doesn't earn a spot in the kitchen. We started this video wondering how a country famous for its amazing food could skip the oven entirely. Now it's clear. Japanese kitchens aren't missing things by accident. It's all about making the most of every inch, blending smart design with their incredible cooking traditions. They've simply built their kitchens around what truly works for their compact homes and daily food. Instead of bulky ovens, they use clever tools like air fryers, tiny fish grills, and combination microwaves. These get the job done efficiently and save precious space. It's more than just saving room, it's a whole way of life. It shows how cooking can be incredibly efficient, practical, and still absolutely delicious, even without the giant appliances we're used to. This journey into Japanese kitchens isn't just about items they don't have. It's about seeing how ingenuity and tradition can completely flip our everyday assumptions about food and home on their head. It proves there's more than one way to live well and eat deliciously. If you found this peek into a different way of life as eye-opening as I did, hit that subscribe button. Stick around as we keep uncovering the unique stories and surprising truths from around the world. That's it for today. Like the video, subscribe to the channel, and stay tuned for more updates you won't want to miss.